Welcome to the For Your ISD Drug Testing Orientation. This is the annual requirement for the 2021-2022 school year. Purpose of orientation: to inform students and parents of the policy and procedures of the For Your ISD drug testing program and to educate students regarding the harm caused by using drugs or alcohol. Scope of practice: any student in grades 6 through 12 who chooses to participate in school-related activities must participate in the district's drug testing program, which consists of initial drug testing and random drug testing throughout the school year. Purpose: to prevent injury, illness, and harm resulting from the use of drugs or alcohol, to help enforce a drug-free educational environment, and to deter student use of drugs or alcohol. Use of results: drug test results shall be used only to determine eligibility for participation in school-related activities. They shall not be used to impose disciplinary sanctions or academic penalties. Confidentiality: results shall be confidential and shall be disclosed only to the student, student's parents, and designated district officials. Results shall not be maintained with the student's academic record, and results shall not be disclosed except as required by law. Testing: Pinnacle Medical Management is currently approved to conduct random drug and alcohol testing. This is the only company that can be used for testing. Substances tested for: alcohol, cannabis, which is also known as marijuana, cocaine, benzodiazepines, phencyclidine, barbiturates, propoxyphene, amphetamines, opiates, synthetic cannabis, and metabolites of any of these substances. Initial testing: all students participating in an extracurricular activity must have an initial drug test in order to participate. If a student does not test on designated dates, they will not be able to participate in their activity until an initial test is provided through Pinnacle Medical Management. It will be the parent's responsibility to take the student to Corpus Christi to test. Random testing: random tests shall be conducted throughout the school year. The drug testing laboratory shall use a random selection method to identify students chosen for random testing. Students shall not receive prior notice of the testing date or time. Refusal to test or tampering: a student who refuses to be tested when selected or who is determined to have tampered with the sample shall be deemed to have a positive test result and shall be subject to the appropriate consequences depending on previous positive tests, if any. If a student is absent on the day of the random test, they will be tested on the next random testing date. Positive test results: upon receiving results of a positive drug test, the district shall schedule a meeting with the student's parent if the student is under the age of 18, and the coach or sponsor of the school-related activity to review the test results and discuss consequences. The student or parent shall have 5 school days following the meeting to provide a medical explanation for a positive result, if any. Medical explanation: a student may have a prescription for some of the substances tested for. The prescription must be written for the student and must be current. Warning: students are discouraged to take any prescribed medications that are not prescribed to them. Consequences: consequences of positive test results shall be cumulative throughout the student's enrollment in the district. Therefore, any positive results that a student may have in junior high carries over with them into high school. First offense: the student shall be suspended from any school-related activity for 30 school days following the date the student and parent are notified of the test results. During the period of suspension, the student may participate in practices, but not in any competitive activities. barring any health risk and only with written doctor's permission. The student and/or parent will be responsible for the cost of obtaining a doctor's permission. Retesting. If a student wishes to return to participation in school-related activities, the student must be retested at the end of the period of suspension and have a negative test result. The student shall be retested on the 3 next random test dates. Drug abuse prevention. The district shall notify the parent and student of drug and alcohol abuse prevention resources available in the area. Second offense. The student shall be suspended from any school-related activity for 90 school days following the date the student and parent are notified of the test results. The district shall again notify the parent and student of drug and alcohol abuse prevention resources available in the area. Third offense. The student shall be suspended from participation in any school-related activity for the remainder of the student's enrollment in the district following the date the student and parent are notified of the test results. If a student's suspension from participation is not completed by the end of the semester, the student shall complete the assigned period of suspension during the following semester or during the first semester of the following school year. A student or parent may appeal a decision made under this policy in accordance with FNF Local. The student shall be ineligible for participation in school-related activities while the appeal is pending. This is a list of some of the extracurricular activities in which students must have an initial drug test for in order to participate. Also make note, any school organization that is created throughout the academic school year will be subject to participation in the drug testing program. For more information on our district policy, please refer to Students' Rights and Responsibilities, and that is the FNF Local. Parents must complete the drug testing consent form. The form is found online at the For Your ISD website. Removal of privilege. Failure to complete the drug testing orientation requirements by the parent and/or student and/or the initial drug testing requirement will result in the removal of the privilege of participation in any school-related activities until the requirements are met. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact me, Mary Alice Cantu, Director of Health Services, or contact Lori Reese, the Junior High School School Nurse. Thank you.